The Bills. Let's see who the Bills lost to. They had an upset. I know that for a fact. Here we go. I'm pulling it up right now. The Bills lost to the... Wow, there's not really an upset here. They lost to the Cardinals, would be the biggest upset. They lost to the Chiefs and Titans, other than that. So they did well there. All right. But here's why. Now, I think the Chiefs are still going to win, but I don't like predicting upsets. Because I'm never worried about them. And I don't mind admitting that at all. I mean, this year I was just terrible. I went 1 for 16 in upsets. But I went 15 for 16 in Lock of the Week. So I'm not proud of that at all, because that's easy. But the Browns, I'm not counting them out, because they didn't need their coach or their two best defensive players to score 40 or more points, to score 40-plus points. And the Steelers had an easy schedule, yes. They were overrated all year. But they had a dominant defense. That's the one thing I gave them. They had a good defense. The Browns scored 40-plus without their coach. So there's a chance for an upset here. I don't think it's going to happen. But there's a chance. I wouldn't rule that out at all. And I feel like that's the only upset that can happen. Oh, it's the Rams-Packers one. But the Rams, I just feel like... I heard Goff was starting. Goff is starting in the game. But, they're just injury-riddled right now. Even other than Goff, like, Kupp has an injury. He might be playing. Aaron Donald. He's actually... I think he's supposed to play. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that yet. And it's just a thing about losing confidence. You know, LeBron lost confidence in his jumper against the Mavericks. Alex Rodriguez slumped in the playoffs. You know, Goff looks like since the Super Bowl, he's just losing confidence. It just doesn't look right for him. Something's off. I don't know if it's a personal issue, but something's not right with Goff right now. He was never the reason they were winning. He was never the reason they were winning. The reason was always... Actually, no, they did have a... They had an awesome offense there in L.A. during the Super Bowl. But that was really ran by Gurley. Gurley ran the offense there. That's why they lost to the Patriots, I feel like, because Gurley had that knee problem. Eventually got cut, signed by the Falcons. It's kind of sad. He could have been one of the... God, was he good. He was a better Christian McCaffrey. That was great to watch. Unfortunately, he's injured now. But, so, like, Goff was never, like, the reason for their success. It was always the run game, and they had a nice defense as well. Not as good as it is now. Like, their defense is a lot better now than it was in the Super Bowl, but their offense has regressed also. So, maybe Goff shows up against the Packers. I would honestly like to see that. I like the Rams. I like them. But, I don't know. He just don't see his losing confidence right now. Alright, so I'm going to cover recent news again. Just want to take a bit of a break there. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so my suspicions were correct. Donald should play Sunday. And Goff, I wrote this down. He's going to start because Wolford's not practicing. And also, it's a thumb surgery versus a neck injury. A neck injury is a lot more severe than a thumb injury, so that was just predictable. The Packers are going to really have to melt down and lose this one. There's a lot of injuries. The Packers are really that's a big meltdown. That's a big meltdown for them to lose there. And I hope they don't. I keep thinking they will. Like I said, I get like, oh god, the game's in 2 days. We're gonna lose, aren't we? Like that's what I get like every time we get close to a postseason game. And honestly, I'm okay if we lose. I'm not as crazy as I was back, like when I was younger. I was very, and I'm not an adult. I'm a teenager, but when I was like 8 I would get really pissed when the Packers lost. But I'm not gonna get pissed if they lose this time. I mean, cause I'm gonna find some last year I was mad about the Niners loss, but I found the positives in the season. You know, alright, we went 13-3. We just need a wideout and to work on our defense. But I even pointed out how good our defense did. Alexander played well. Blake Martinez, although he left. Zadarius Smith played well. Preston Smith played well. Like, this year, my positives would be, we were number 1 in the NFC. I think we're going to get the MVP in Aaron Rodgers. Jones played well. Adams had a wonderful year. Smith, again, he continues to be the most underrated player in the league. And, Alexander became the highest rated cornerback. We had the best offense in the NFL. A lot of positives in this season. So Tomlin says there's a chance Big Ben will be back this year. I think it should be done. He's out of shape, and he has a big cap hit. He's aging poorly, and they have no backup plan, too. Mason Rudolph is not going to win you games. I think Breeze... and the reason is because Ben can't handle having a backup. I don't think. I don't... Because Rodgers was never mad. I don't think Rodgers ever had I don't think he was ever mad about the Jordan Love pick. I think Rodgers and Breeze deserve credit for not caring, because Breeze has Winston and Taysom Hill behind him, and he doesn't mind. So, I mean, and Rodgers has Love behind him, so it's... And the Steelers might be in the worst place in the AFC North. The Browns have the best coach, or have the best coach for them. The Ravens are surging. The Bengals are getting Burrow back. They might be in the worst place now. But let's not jump to conclusions here. Steelers might be fine. I don't know. It's an awkward position for them to be in. So Cousins rips Harden. So, I understand why I ripped him. He said it was just disrespectful the way he left, and I agree with that. It was a really crappy thing to do. He just left in a very crappy way. That's like one thing about it. Even if I was gonna leave a team, I would at least give my best effort in my last game. Brady gave his best effort in his last game in New England. Harden came in out of shape, and he just played like crap. He had one good game. He just played like crap. It was just, that it's very disrespectful there. Watson has some support. Like, Watson has some support, but not enough. Like, his complaints are valid. But the Rockets have given Harden plenty of support and did everything they could and couldn't get it done. And Harden couldn't get it done because he's the star player. He's the one who... They get you the players to elevate you. You're the one who has to elevate the team and lead them to a title. Harden couldn't get it done. And it was just really crappy the way he left. So, all right. So, this podcast is shockingly winding down, and it's very short today. But sorry about that. It's just it's fine. I'll take at least a something. I know it's only like 30 minutes, but it'll be fine. All right, so I think you should be rooting for Brady behind your favorite team because the Pats didn't respect him in personal needs. Well, in some personnel needs, and if you do this, you're rooting for employee over corporation. Unfortunately, I'm not an employee or boss, so I wouldn't understand that analogy. But I know what people mean. They are now drafting 15th with no solution at QB. And there's apparently a meeting that didn't go well. Between Brady and Belichick. So they were kind of just like, "Go, Brady. We don't need you." But Brady was like, "You know what? I'm going to prove that you need me," and he proved that very well. And he won the divorce by a lot. It's lopsided, honestly. If Green Bay can't win, I'm rooting for Brady. And unfortunately, I think Brady's going to go home this week to the Saints. It's fine. I like Drew Brees, like Sean Payton, like Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas. They're all... I like them. I think they're great. But, oh, God, I hope the Packers don't lose this. Oh, God, I don't think the Packers understand what's going to happen to me if they lose. I'm kidding. I'll be fine. Like I said. Not crazy anymore. So I wanted to do this thing because Brady and Brees, when you look at their stats, Brady's a better quarterback, but when you look at their stats, you don't understand how close the thing is. By the way, I'm walking back on my Brady was undervalued thing. That was stupid on my part. But Brady or Brees, when you look at statistics, they're very close, and there are some trick questions. And I'm going to guess them, and then I'm going to check myself here. Alright, so here we go. Alright. More games played. I think Brady played more games. Alright. So Brady played... Hold on, I'm checking here. 301 games. And Drew Brees has played 287 games. So I was right on Brady. Alright. Passing yards, I'm gonna go with Brees here. Because I'm pretty sure Brees has like a record on that or some crap. So Brees has 80,300. And Tom Brady has 79,000. That's close, bro. Alright, so I was right on that one. So I'm 2 for 2 right here. Passing touchdowns, I'm going to go with Brees here, because I think he has like a record on that or something too, right? Let's just see how many passing touchdowns he has here. 581. Oh, no, Brady has 581, my bad. Brees has... Wow, 571.